next with 53.
Well, I got to think, Mike, that Calvary Christian is going to rack up another 10 points here, and will probably end up with 69.5 points. And that will probably be enough to win the state championship.
Well, they had the best time, seed time coming in, so if everything holds true, then yes, Calvary Christian would be your team state champion on the girls' side.
McClay too far back at this point, 13 points back, so 10 points is not going to help them garner a state championship at this point. So you got to wonder, do the girls from Calvary Christian know that? You know, have they been getting the information all day from their coaches? You know, the coaches are keeping a tally.
I'm sure the coaches
They're following along
but
just
the
like
coaches
we are.
don't want to let the girls know. They got to let them compete and make them think that they need to win it.
Oh, yeah, most definitely. You know, but I would use it as a little bit of motivation. Hey, go out and win this race, and you've got a state championship that you can take back to Calvary Christian.
That's right.
It really kind of hurt not having Holy Trinity in this fast section to be able to give them maybe just a little bit of a nudge and maybe sneak up on some of these other teams, the McClays and the Calvary Christians of the world. So as we take a look down in lane 1, that will be St. Stephen's. Lane 2 will be McClay. Stephanie Kurgot doing her part tonight for McClay. Lane 3 will be Calvary Christian. Lane 4, Providence. And we will get a chance to see the leadoff runner for Calvary Christian out in lane 5.
Yeah, I mean, you're exactly right. So Calvary Christian will win the state championship on the girls' side, regardless of how they finish.
Yeah, it's really
because
a
Holy
point.
Trinity Academy is not participating. McClay has 46 points, so they can't reach them. Northside Christian has 46. They can't reach them. And then Lake Marion, 5th, has 40. So Calvary Christian of Fort Lauderdale will be your 1A girls state champion.
Holy Trinity out of that, in the first section, probably not going to garner any points in the 4x4. So the suspense has kind of been taken out of it, at least for us.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of other folks may not know what the scores are, and they're kind of thinking that this event is what it's going to come down to. And, well, you know, there are other things besides the state championship on the line here. Maybe it's a school record. Maybe it's a PR. Maybe it's a goal that they set at the beginning of the season. So we're just about ready to go with Section 2 of the girls' 4x400-meter run. Time to beat out of that first section, 4:08.54 by O'Call. And it's a fair start. They will run in their lanes all the way around through the first exchange and then break on the far side of the track right around 500 meters in. Fastest time in the state for 1A. They dipped below 4 at the regional meet last week. Calvary Christian, they went 3:59.48. It'll be a tall order to try and make a run on the fastest time in the state from American Heritage Plantation, 3:43.15. And out pretty quick here is Northside Christian, looking pretty good, making up the stagger already on King's Academy. So a pretty good opening leg. We'll call it right around 57 mid for Northside Christian. What we saw last week was Calvary Christian really didn't start to show up until the second, third legs. Now, if you're a coach and you know that you've won the championship, you know, do you swap out some of these runners so late in the day? So you never really know who's going to show up. We take a look down and see who some of these runners are for Calvary Christian. But I expect that Calvary Christian is going to come back in the second part of this race. Right now, it's Northside Christian out front.
Well, you know, it's your last race, and you're talking about, you know, a handful of seniors, too. This is their last chance to win another state championship one final time.
And here comes Calvary Christian and McClay pulling up on the right-hand shoulder of Northside Christian. It was an opening 400 right around 57 mid. and they will come through right around 2 flat. Calvary Christian into the lead, the 1A's fastest team, the only team to go below sub 4 this year. So Calvary Christian, Northside Christian, and McClay in third. McClay's runner now moving up down the backstretch, out into lane 2, pulling up on the right-hand shoulder, the runner from Calvary Christian. Running a little bit extra distance now. It's going to start to take an impact as she has to run the curve on the outside as well. And Northside Christian's going to move out from behind her and start to move up on the right-hand side. It's Calvary Christian as they come in front of the grandstand. Northside Christian and McClay. Those are your top 3. And making a run now back into 4th. Down to the last leg. Calvary Christian, Northside Christian, McClay. Those are your top 3.
And why not put an exclamation point on a team state championship by winning the last race of the day?
And you know, the runner-up spot at the state championship is very, very important as well. Sometimes you get a little asterisk in the record books. So can McClay make a move here, or Northside Christian make a move? Will any of these teams move ahead of Holy Trinity, who's hanging out with 53 points? Calvary Christian looking pretty good, like they're going to get the win. Northside Christian in second. And McClay now back into 4th, so this is good. Good stuff for Northside Christian, as they are moving back into 3rd. So Calvary Christian will win it in a good time. We'll call it 3:59 high. We'll figure out which team that is in second. McClay comes across in 4th, I believe. So just a little bit over 4 flat, not able to get below 4.
Looks like McClay may have finished 4th. But Calvary Christian, as I said, puts an exclamation point on a team championship today. We knew before the race started that Calvary Christian from Fort Lauderdale would be your 1A state champion on the girls' side. And for good measure, they win the final race of the day here in the 4x400.
Yeah, and Calvary Christian out of Clearwater, they get the win. And the runner-up, Calvary Christian as well. I was trying to figure out what team that was. That's Calvary Christian as well, out of Clearwater.
So both Calvary Christians on top.